Guys, welcome to part 2. Balma Home, what a terrible company. I hope you never buy anything from them because they're going to rip you off. Check out part 2 of Balma Home. You have to challenge the company. If you're buying something and you think that it is not up to, standard, write them and say, hey, listen, I want to buy this product, but seems a little fishy. And then they tell you they stand by the product, but when you get it, within an hour of getting it, I call them up to return it and they tell me, nope, no refunds, because their reason, I opened the package. And then when that didn't work, they said, well, you used the product. Like, well, dude, it doesn't transfer, so I want my refund. I'm like, no, it works. It just depends on how old your equipment is. They claim to be out of Texas. It came from China. So you got to wonder if the Texas location is even true. So I looked them up. There's no verification of a Texas address, even though they state it on their website. What the f is going on in our country, man? That these people think they can just rob us of our money and send us a piece of shit. I went on the FTC. I filed a federal complaint. My attorney general, Better Business Bureau. By the way, if you look up Balma Home, you will see they have hundreds and hundreds of complaints about scams just like this. So it's nothing new. So then I went to the bank and the credit card and all that. And after all of my filings, I gave it to them and they refunded my money. So, this company, Balma Home, they're going to have to give up the money. And now they're going into the system at my bank as a fraudulent company. I give them a benefit of the doubt because they're claiming to be in Texas. I'm like, okay, well, if you're in Texas, I have no problem. Oh yeah, guys, I had a fucking problem. I recommend that you do not go and buy anything from this company, Balma Home, who claims to be from Texas. It's a Chinese company, and they will send you crap. And then they're not standing by their products or refunding or any of that. They're just coming up with all these vague excuses on why they're not going to give you your money back. This is some crazy ass shit. I think to be said anyway for any company who has a 1.5 star average rating. I mean, that's just horrible, right? And 70% of these are 1-star reviews. This is like a Mailbox, etc. Remember them? You could rent out a mailbox with a street address so people thought you actually had a street address. It's the same exact thing, guys. This is Mailbox, etc. That is a company, a building that leases out an address. That's it. There's no huge warehouse here full of products. Look at this building. Come on. So yeah, that's it, guys. Don't ever shop this company. They are complete pieces of and I don't want to see you go through. Now, I'm going through it. My friends are like, RJ, you got money. Why are you worrying about $110? I'm not worrying about the $110. I'm worried about the wire fraud, false advertising, theft by deception, and the hundreds of people who have been ripped off. So what happened is they finally ripped off somebody who knows how to go after a company. That's all I've got for you right now. See you right back here tomorrow with a new episode, but it's gonna be fucking crazy.